What is going on, everybody? What's going on? First of all, happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday. Lord have mercy. What an episode, y'all. It's the second episode. I'm very curious to know what the queens have to say tonight. We got to kiss my cheese. We're running a little bit late, but we are here. That is just the whole thing. Hey, beautiful. Oh my God.
Elimination.
What is going on? What's going on? How you doing? Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. I'm happy it's a good old 3-day weekend Friday. You caught me right in the middle of straightening my hair.
It looks really good. Okay, Dina and everybody with the natural, just all pretty. How you doing?
Look, I didn't clicked on 18 different links trying to get over here. I've been sitting on another link since 7:50.
Oh my God. Well, I don't know. I have so many lives going on and so many. I did like 2 interviews today.
I did.
And
I went to the link, that first link that was in the panel. Then I sat there, wasn't nothing going on. Then I was like, am I in the wrong one? So then I went to the link in the email. It was blank. And then I saw the notification you went live. I'm like, where am I supposed to be? So then I went back to the panel. Okay, I'm here now, y'all. This was the most excitement that I've had all night because the episode was boring. So trying to find y'all was more exciting, okay?
Oh, so you had the wrong link too. I was just sitting there like, la la la, where is it?
Lord have mercy.
Right, me too.
And then I got the thing on the phone saying, wait, now Stacy probably in the wrong live too. She talking about she backstage.
Oh Lord Jesus. Okay, so let me. I put the link in the chat to just now again. I can't the same when I'm.
Y'all done a lot. This was stupid.
Well, this link right here ain't the same link from before or in the email.
You talking about the one? She says she. Like I can't say a prayer right now.
Look, I was already about to go to sleep.
I said, y'all go ahead and say a prayer. We already getting started.
Dear Heavenly Father,
not the church music again.
Jesus, you know what it is, God.
Jesus,
it's Friday.
And then on top of the fact they're gonna have the church anyway. I saw
can we talk about that for a second? How dare you? Who church you at, Bishop Lie a lot? Who church you at got liquor in the basement? Got a whole bar. The blessing.
I didn't understand anything with that. It didn't make no kind of sense. I said, Lord have mercy. And then when everybody walked in, they says it's a church, got the liquor and a lot of liquor. They didn't say liquor, a lot of liquor was in there. It was a lot going on. I don't know what the theme was, but it was. I thought it was pretty, but wrong. Hold on, who is that? Stacey's here. I'm sorry, y'all. I've been doing a lot today.
Hey y'all.
Hey, Stacey.
I don't know why my shit has been having this delay like this. Do I look
a delay?
Delayed, y'all?
Yes.
A little bit delay. A little bit, yes.
Do I need to log on? I'm gonna leave and come on with my phone.
Close some windows. When you do, close some windows and log out.
I don't have any windows. I don't have any windows, but I think my daughter downloaded Roblox or something. I'm about to delete this shit.
Yeah, delete that and do a cache refresh. Go to your settings and do a cache refresh.
You just straightened up just now. Oh no, it's going back. I don't know. All right, I want to kind of. I want to jump in.
Where I gotta go to it?
Settings.
Yeah, go to your settings.
Okay.
What happened?
We trying to get her to clean her cache out.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Let me make this little. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, this.
Okay, well, my mistake together. I did want to jump into the beginning, kind of where really the beginning they were just meeting and greeting, but let's jump into the 4 new singles. Ebony, how did you feel about that? The 4.
That's how I felt.
Oh wow.
Wait, are we live? Or are we backstage?
We are live.
Oh, Jesus, we are live.
Oh hell!
Just come back out, Mama, and come back. Let's see if that works, because like you. Okay.
So first of all, you bought.
I would have heard, but she don't say nothing crazy.
who was
But
halfway, the one little baby, Febreze, who he halfway cute. And then you brought the guy who looked like Peter Guns and Benzino had a baby. And why? And I thought, I was like, oh, he's an older man. He got to be older than me. Okay, come on, representation. He's younger than me. Sir, I thought you was old enough to be like, not the age you was.
Is his name really Febreze?
I think it's
Is his name actually?
I did call the young man Febreze. That's Febreze.
I kept calling Febreze. That's all I heard.
Whatever. Go back in the back. Y'all didn't go to the back of the closet clearly because y'all stepped into the back room and took the first two things that you saw sitting on the shelf to the left. I need you to walk to the back, turn the light on, walk to the back of the closet, in the back on the top shelf on the right hand side. Surely
there you go. Because I have not seen not one man. I will say that I am a sucker for dimples, and Blake has really nice dimples. I don't want him though, so I've yet to see anything on here. I'm just I gotta be making myself very clear in my statements now, but I have not seen anything that makes me want to jump up and be like, I'm going to watch every week because I want to see who he going home with. Because if you don't go home with nobody, I'm going to be in his inbox. I have yet to see that.
Nope.
Yet to see it.
So even with the new inventory, as Ebby says,
boredom, trash,
garbage,
hot garbage.
Somebody said Blake is as stiff as his hair. I don't know why.
What? It's what you get for doing it on a Friday night.
So we have so why was the whole thing where everybody was so into Febreze? I need to understand what was the tea with that.
I think that they was just into him because he's got an accent, he's well traveled or whatever. But first of all, he light skinned, so I ain't even interested. But second of all, we need to do something with the whole mouth thing. Then third of all, when he opened his mouth and all he want to do is talk about sex because he's lived in France and he's sexual and blah, just say use a hoe. Just say use a hoe and call it a day. Just, you know what I'm saying? I can respect the honest hoe. You know what I'm saying? Just say, look, I love sex. I might have sex with you today. Her tomorrow. Them two in the same day, whatever. Just say that you was a hoe and we can keep it moving. It's the day and age of the hoes. Hoes is winning these days. So just say what you is and let's keep it moving.
Kiss my cheeks.
I like Febreze. I thought it was cute. I liked his energy. Of course, I like an accent. I like that he was one of those bicyclers. I thought that was cute. And I don't mind him talking about sex. He wasn't saying he wanted to have sex with everyone. He just said, I want to have sex a lot with my partner.
I get it, but it's just a little too soon for me. Like, I know that this is accelerated, but it was still too accelerated for me. That's just my personal opinion.
He said, they gunning at me. I want to make them feel uncomfortable too. So I want to ask a risque question.
Well, who that was that said that everyone is my type? I don't know what her name was. I still haven't got their names down, but she said everybody is her type. When they say you like dark skin, she said everybody.
I ain't got to listen.
Was that Christina? What was her name? Cynthia. Out of the two new girls, because the one girl's name is Janique. I remember that because it was different and it's unique and I like it. But I think the other girl's name was Cynthia because they went on the dates with the two new girls. And so, but I kind of got what she said. I liked her answer because if you're trying to do something out of your box, like you're not finna date your type. Everybody has a type.
Something that you to get something that you've never had, you're gonna have to do some things that you've never done. So it means that way. But can I just say, can we look at the disparity between those two beautiful, gorgeous black women that they brought in here and these two knuckleheads?
It is not the same.
I mean,
it is not the same.
What's happening?
It's like one of them ordered on Amazon. You ordered the ladies off of Amazon Prime next day, same day, and then you ordered the men off Wish ground shipping.
Thank you. That is thank you. I couldn't put it. But listen,
I'm gonna
What is
need y'all to
happening?
snip that, clip that, and send it to me so I can
Come
post it.
on, happy Founders
Stacey,
Day to the
go to the
devastating
email.
divas of Delta Sigma Theta. Yes, it's their Founders Day today. Listen,
Oh, it is.
if
Yes,
you cut me, I'll be
Jonique.
the first to
They love
agree.
some Jonique. They like when Jonique came in there. They liked her. They
And I'm
really
loving it
enjoyed.
because she is
They
thick.
liked
She is
they like Cynthia's titties.
voluptuous. She had the attitude, the personality. You know, she is confident in her body. I was loving every minute of it. I was like, work it, honey. Work it.
Yeah, I thought she was. Yeah, she was working it. She was very pretty. She gonna have some like haters. I can see it.
No, that green dress baby girl had on, chef's kiss. I
Yeah.
don't even like girls like that. And I was like, okay, ma'am, daughter of
Look, didn't he
Royce.
say he would?
Well, hell, after the way
Yeah.
this show is showcasing the men, we all gonna go to the other side. Because if that's all we had to choose from, I'm gonna choose one of the ladies.
Listen, it's been a rough day. I got stuck in the red pill community looking at some foolishness. Like it's done stupid. This I'm not even gonna tell you what this man said,
I can't
but
right now.
I came away from that field trip so disheartened and dismayed, and like I went straight away into prayer, like Lord, where my husband at? Where?
This is the second time you said red pill community, and I don't know what that is.
Okay,
Who
so
said?
there
Oh,
is a community of men, and they consider themselves red pill after the movie The Matrix. You know, take the blue pill and stay in the Matrix, or take the red pill and see how far down the rabbit hole goes. Means that you've taken the red pill and you're open to the truth or whatever truth or life about life that you've come to. And so these men feel they don't like women for real. They don't like they. Some of them may say they like women, but they don't like women for real. This this man said he devalues women so much that he said all the women in the world could take a day off and nothing and the world will still run smoothly. But if all women decided to take a day off from work, then society would crash and burn.
oh wow.
So how are all of these men going to work if all the women have decided not to do anything? Who gonna watch your kids? You just gonna leave them out there fend for themselves? Because we not doing nothing. When we say we taking a day off, we taking a day off from motherhood. We taking a day
Yes.
off from doing anything. You ain't no poom poom. We not popping up as for a real nigga at this evening. None of that. All of those things are gone. So how riddle me this, Batman? How y'all gonna get anything done if your complimentary helpmates are doing absolutely nothing to help you to accomplish whatever you got to accomplish?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Hmm.
So
Wow.
is this a real community, or is that just something that you said?
No, it's a real.
Okay,
Type in red pill, girl. You're gonna see some
I know
faces that
that.
make you like, oh dear God. This is where Akon got that stupid ass idea that he could throw his sperm under a heat lamp and produce a baby with no woman involved. That nigga done
Okay,
Well,
moving along. I can't even no
no,
more.
He sound like
I'm
with
taking
no
the
Jillian.
with
blue
no
pill. How do
eggs.
I get out
Wait
of
a
here?
minute. Wait a minute. With no eggs,
Lord, we about to get
you
out of here
gonna
right
do
now.
something without an
Choose the
egg?
other
Okay, yeah.
door.
Let's
that's what he
research that
said.
at a later date.
He got on Beyonce's
Yeah.
internet and said, "You don't even
Not
need that to have a
Beyonce's
baby.
internet.
What I
You
do?
can." He said, "I could put my sperm in a petri dish and put it under a heat lamp, and then come back, and then it'll be a baby that you can."
Well, we not gonna talk about no
That's not
Akon
how.
because his
I
mind
don't
don't
know what
sound too right.
biology class you failed at what school, but sir, that's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. That's not how. Child.
Well, Stacey, you
Let's
good,
go
Mama?
to
You
this
can hear?
reality
You
show,
good?
child, because I
I'm
can't.
Stacey,
good,
can you
boo.
hear
I'm
me?
here.
Okay. All right. Well, welcome,
I'm
Mama.
here. I'm good.
Miss you. You know, last weekend we had a coup, so I'm glad to see
Woo,
you on here,
child.
Mama. Yes, ma'am.
You, you and Dina had
Yes,
me
ma'am.
worn
Miss Stacy
down,
was.
baby. Woo, child.
We had a time
I'm
last night.
I'm
We had a
still
time
recovering.
last night.
And let me
Well, look.
tell you, if I ain't ever told y'all before, it was such a blessing to meet my queens in person. We had such an amazing time, and I am still recovering in this
Join
big
the
grown
club.
age.
Me too.
Look, like I said, that next day I think I
And no,
slept real
Abby,
good.
really, I told Dina and Kamisha, I was like, all right, where are we going to next? Like, and then I was like, oh wait, no, I gotta go to sleep. Like, it's
We
done.
were
We
gone.
left and we called her the next day to ask her, well, where was the third place? And she was like, we ain't make it.
Child.
No, but really, after I got off the phone with y'all, remember I went to work that morning.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as I got into work, I don't know if it was like the pollen, like from, I don't know what it was, migraine. I was done. Like I had to take my migraine medicine. I was out for the rest of the day. That's why I didn't even check to make sure if y'all made it. I was like, look at me being a bad friend.
Well,
Hey,
look,
Kiss
that's
Cheeks,
why I
this
don't.
is my first time meeting you in person.
Oh yes,
Hey,
yes,
girl,
yes, yes, yes.
hey.
Kiss my cheeks, kiss my cheeks. I'm so sorry. Yes, kiss my cheeks. Welcome. She's awesome and silly, and she shades very well. She fits right in.
That should
Stacey,
tell
well,
you
we
how
were talking
boring this
about.
show was. We not talking about the show.
Well, we
Right.
were in the
That was
beginning
Y'all was
of the
talking about all
episode,
them
but
people. Can I
who?
say something? I forgot which one of y'all was loving on Jonique.
Well,
I
I
like
love
her.
your
She
nigga.
reminds me. She reminds me of a nice Southern girl. Like like we just say what we gotta say. You
Yeah.
gonna take it or leave it. We don't have no time for like the scratch and sniff. Like we don't have time for you to try to figure out what the smell gonna be. You either love it or not. What's up?
So
Mm-hmm.
Scratch
I
and
can't
sniff.
even sniff it first. Wait a minute. I don't. I need to at
wait a minute.
least
Did
But
see.
if
everybody
you,
like
but
her?
if you,
Kiss my cheeks. Did you like her too?
I liked
We
her.
all,
Yeah, me too.
okay. Okay.
I
Cool.
like them both.
Yeah, I like both of the
I
new
What
like,
about
ladies.
I
Cynthia,
like.
Dina? What do you think about Cynthia?
I
Because Cynthia
liked
was.
Cynthia. I was loving that dress.
Mm,
Um and everything. I was loving everything about the two new ladies, and the way they handled themselves, especially at the group dinner. Now, Janique did say like she thought that, well, I don't know if they had them come at separate times, and I don't know why I keep want to call the girl Christina. Cynthia got there first, and I think she was kind of feeling some type of way that she wanted more time to bond with the men. But I think once she got there, because her personality is so awesome, that it really didn't matter how much time she had. I think she handled herself well. I think both ladies handled themselves well, and I'm really not too fond of the other women that are there. I don't really have no favorites. But so if I had to pick two ladies, that I like the most, it would be these two. But even from last week, I really just wasn't feeling none of the ladies.
I really want the
You
Lord to
know,
know that if He let my stomach get flat, every outfit I have is gonna look like that. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
you know
And I'm
what?
right there with you.
In the past, we've been the ladies of the panel. We've been critical about adding new people, and
Mhm.
I know y'all have y'all's feelings about the men. I kind of heard you. I was listening when I was trying to clear this cachet, if I'm gonna be bougie and say it or whatever. But I was happy with all four of the additions. I liked it today.
Okay, let me give you I'm gonna give my opinion. I also liked the women new additions. Just being honest. I'm not I mean, I don't really remember. The guys was just like, okay. But because to me, like,
What?
I was vibing with
The
the men that
guys
were
were
already
very
there.
much wah, wah.
Y'all didn't hear me?
Well, okay. So Andre, I mean not
Y'all didn't hear
Andre,
me?
Mark Anthony. Yeah, we heard you, baby.
Oh, okay, my bad.
So I felt like Mark Anthony brought that, you know, nice Rico Suave, like,
Mm-hmm.
like he's the package deal. Like he looks great. He's handsome. He has a great career. Like he's saying the right things. And I did like Fabricio, or as
Febreze?
what he
Yeah.
said, Fabrice.
Febreze.
Wait, that's not his name, Fabrice. What I wrote
It's
it.
It's
That's how
Febreze.
Febreze.
I said
No O at
Febreze.
Fabrice.
the end.
Febreze.
I see that. Let me direct your attention to this shadiness.
Right. You saw that too?
You try,
I believe that's his
you try
name.
to sneak it on there. My camera, my
Oh
little light
God!
being
As soon
away
as I
right
said
there,
his
but
name,
I
he
caught
put it
it.
up.
I sure
I
do
like that he's
it.
provocative. I'm gonna tell y'all who he remind me of, and it helped me with the guy's name. Remember in the Atlanta season when
No.
the guy, the older guy, was like a little forward with Reba. What's his name?
I
And
don't
he was
know.
saying that he just like being provocative. He reminds me of him. He puts me in that mood, and so I enjoyed it because it's nice to have like an older, like a seasoned guy come and just say
Hmm.
things that's a little provocative. Like we love it when the ladies do it. So I thought it was fair to have a guy that adds a little spice
I think
to the
he's
guy's
saying
side.
Fabrice reads
look,
older than what he is, though. For
Mm-hmm.
me,
but I'm
he
gonna say
reads
something. What's
older.
How
wrong
old
with
did
him
they say
saying
he
how he
was?
feels though?
He's 44. He's younger than I
He's
am.
44.
wait, hold on. Okay, so is it bad that he is saying how he feels
I don't have
opposed
an
to some
issue
men
with
who
him
lie
talking
and
about
then I mean,
likes
I'm just
sex
saying some
because
people online was talking about the fact he kept
But
saying sex, and even on the girl was saying online, he kept saying
Yeah,
sex,
I,
sex,
but
I
sex.
I
He
think it
wasn't
was too
necessarily
soon.
saying.
That's just me.
I think he was just saying what he wanted. I want somebody
he
that's
wanted
sexual. I mean, he's being real.
right. But that's like when
Don't
we
waste your
women, like
time.
we're not being
You ain't
honest
getting
with
down.
ourselves because we know like at this point in our lives, like we have found ourselves sexually. We know what we like, what we don't like. Like why
Hmm.
not have the conversation? Because like we know have a lot of us have been in relationships long term. Some of us been divorced. Like so, let's not lie and act like sex isn't like a major part of all relationships at this point. Like, why are we
True.
kidding
Well,
ourselves?
I
okay,
It's
so
don't
not
here's
the
the
particularly
only.
find
It's
him
let me
definitely
tell
not
you
the
attractive.
what the
only.
actual issue is. The issue they wouldn't have had an issue with all the sex talk if they were attracted to him and wasn't
Exactly. I was just saying that. I'm
It's
not
the
Mm,
fact
attracted to
okay,
him.
that
And
okay,
even if
okay.
I was,
it's the
I
person
felt
You
who's
the
ain't
saying
said a
it.
same.
lie.
Because when baby girl on the opposite side said something similar, nobody had an issue with what she said. It wasn't until Mr. Fabrice got up there looking like Peter Guns and Benzino's
Not Peter
baby,
Guns. What
talk
that song
about
they
he
made?
ready
And
for
don't forget to add Mr. Clean in there too.
listen.
Oh
He
wow.
looking
Baby.
like Bear in the Big Blue House. Talk about he ready to hump and dump on somebody. Then everybody got why are you talking about sex?
But
It's
right,
because
But some
he
of them
said
liked
it.
it. Some of them women liked it.
If Mark Anthony had said the same thing, they wouldn't have
they
had
were
zero problems
Mark
with it.
wrong.
Anthony. This man has so many names right now.
Is
So
that's his
I
name,
re-
Mark Anthony. 34
oh my
medical
bad. Is
lab
it really?
Mark
tech
Anthony is the
slash
other new one. He's the
yeah,
pilot.
medical
He's the
lab
young
tech
baby.
slash
Oh, the pilot.
he said
Okay.
pilot on the show, but the list next to him says medical lab tech. Wrote that down in my notes.
Right, because he said he's learning to be a pilot. He's studying to be a pilot now.
Yes.
And who was the one that he was like? The one that she's a flight attendant. Who was
That's
that?
baby
Mercedes.
girl with that
Mercedes. Oh,
bun.
Mercedes was very
Mercedes.
That's her.
popular.
Her
And
name's
she
Very
is
Mercedes.
popular.
Oh, why
beautiful.
did I
I
call her
think
Let me
they're
tell
a
you
good.
She
something.
is.
That's not her name. Oh
I
God.
think she's very
I'm
beautiful.
loving. I almost like when I was watching today's episode, I was like, ugh, I wish they wouldn't have sent Natasha home last week because I would have loved to see her open up like in the elements. That's why I
I
just
agree with
hate
that.
that we eliminate on the first episode because even the DJ that left, I would have loved to see like a little, like the curveball on the first episode, like to see how everybody's really interacting right now. Like let them feel comfortable and then introduce these four, and then maybe three people went home, or you know what I mean? Do it like that. I just
Well,
I
mm,
need him to go get some
the
more men out the bag.
no,
Right.
I listen. I'm not complaining about the men because we've seen
I
men for
am.
several seasons now. We've
I
seen men for
am.
several seasons,
well, let
and
me
this is an attractive cast.
let me ask him my
And
chief
these
a
men are
question about the
actually
men. How'd you
talking
feel
up
about the
front.
men?
I agree with majority. I'm
Because
not
everybody has.
attracted to majority of the cast, and I'm highly upset that the curly Q put that crap in half of a bun. And
But he's growing on me, cheeks. He's growing on me. This
elimination,
this episode, he
Not with
grew
the
on me.
Tyler Perry mic in his forehead. No.
You
elimination.
killing me
Yes.
with that right there. Wait a
I
minute.
Y'all
can't
are
get
not.
that curl from his hair. I hate that little Q, and then that little
What's his name?
baby bun,
Andre.
like you put your
Yes,
12 month
Mm-hmm.
in,
that's
your
his
little
name.
6 month baby little bun, and you can't put all of it in the bun, so you just put a little bit.
When you're trying to
It
grow
is
out the baby hair.
He got a crackhead ponytail. Let's call a thing a
Oh,
thing.
Jesus
No,
Christ.
ma'am. No, ma'am. You
Jesus.
will not. You will
I
not
will,
do
and I
Wait a
him.
did.
minute.
No.
Wait a
I
minute.
can't believe people label Christ. Believe it.
Oh
What's
my
our good?
God.
Y'all done dropped the
Well,
mic. God
well,
doggone it.
He passed the show because of that little curly thing. It really upsets
his hair is disturbing to me. Like I don't.
I love it. I love that he's artsy and that he's creative. I love it.
So it never fails. Maud is not here to put on her cape. So here comes
I don't know where she
Stacy.
is. To
Here
the
comes
scene to grace.
Stacy to save a
You're
listen.
welcome, Andre. You can thank me later.
I think he
Child.
would be handsome if he like had a haircut or just wore it all in the afro and didn't pull
Sister
that piece out.
Maud, where are you? I miss you. Look at her in the
There
comments.
she go
Come
right
join us. I
there.
She's
miss
in the
you so much.
comments.
Don't worry.
Where are
Don't
you,
worry. Your
girl?
Savior whole spirit has fallen on Stacy. So you still here in
LNV, not
spirit.
the bang yang. Y'all leave Lil Bull. I love his
Not
creativity. I like it. I love that he's different. I like that he's different. And he's not like typecasted like something we've just seen every season. I love it. I love it. I'm a stan right now. I'm a stan.
Oh
I
God.
might eat my words on the next hairstyle, but I'm a stan today.
Is
Okay,
he?
Maud, me and
My, I
Maud.
sent you a text message. So I
But
guess
he's
you're gonna
also
extend
the
grace
one.
today, Stacy. What'd you say,
I'm doing
Cookie
double
Cheese?
duty.
I said Andre is also the one that needs a submissive woman because he's an alpha male. So that
Oh, my
also
next comment submissive.
disturbs me too.
He keeps bringing up that. So I wrote a note. Andre won me over with his personality, but that alpha male stuff, that is what I wrote down. I just want us as a culture to remove that alpha and submissive beta from our dating conversations. You are who you are. You exude what you exude. We fall into what we fall into with who we fall into it with. Stop leading with that mess. Stop.
I'm just going to say in the alpha male submissive situation, I need a man who can tell me what to do. Because if he can't tell me what to do, then he can't tell me what to do. And it's very
Exactly.
simple.
Tell me what to do if you can tell me what to do, but don't tell me you a man that has to tell me what to do.
Thank you.
Hmm. That's all I'm saying. Babe.
Listen,
Listen.
you got to
I'm
speak. You
I'm
got to
sick
speak
of
to that
that.
thing inside me that's gonna make me want to do what you told me to do.
Right.
Otherwise, you in trouble. You in trouble because I'm
I don't
because
listen.
I'll run
I'm
you
just
over.
letting y'all know right
Oh,
now.
not run you
You
over.
I
right.
don't listen.
Don't tell me what to do because I'm the type that's gonna do the opposite just because I don't like being told what to do.
I've only met one
We
man that
agree.
can tell me what to do.
Don't tell me nothing. You can ask me,
Yeah.
but don't tell me.
Oh no,
Oh,
you can
so
tell me.
okay,
What you gonna believe? So
you
And
will
Stacy,
have
so
a
depending on
problem
who
Stacy,
with
you
the,
I
are
was
and
gonna
how
ask.
you
Hold
do
on.
it,
I was
you'll
gonna ask
determine
y'all
whether or
that.
not
Y'all
I'm
not
with
believe?
it.
no,
Is
wait.
that the mic?
So kiss my cheek. Kiss my cheek. So would you have a problem if a man said, hey, little pretty thing, come over here and give daddy a kiss. He's telling you what
She
to do.
going, and she gonna go over
What
there
you gonna
giggling.
do?
If
But
it's the
that's
let
She
the
gonna
right
okay,
zaddy say it to her.
it's
okay,
not
daddy.
alpha and
Okay, daddy.
submission. That to me, that's not alpha male and submission. Like to me, as soon as a man says the word, "Are you submissive?" my whole body
Ugh,
start itching. It's a complete red
Oh
flag for
wow.
me. I hate the word. I hate it.
yeah.
But I don't
It
mind
don't jump, it throws up.
in certain roles. I don't mind you saying, "Come here, give me a kiss," in a playful thing. But in real life, mm-mm.
Mm. Okay, but you ain't never been in. Okay, all right.
Hold on,
Because
this
there are
thing got.
certain situations. Listen, okay, so I'm only gonna speak from my personal experience, and it was in the relationship with my spouse, and we were doing some things that may not have been technically legal. We may have been Now, how do I put this? The statute of
Don't
limitations up.
incriminate yourself,
Selling
sissy.
things that may have been sold on the corner,
I went
you
out there,
know.
man. I don't know what y'all
And
was saying.
so we together was on some Bonnie and Clyde shit, and it was very much I take my cues from you. And he said, if I say move, then you move. Don't ask no questions. I'll explain it when we can explain it in the car. When I say move, you move.
Just like that.
Like that. Absolutely.
I don't think
Where you
anything is
think
wrong with it.
Ludacris got
I don't think anything
that
wrong with a
song
relationship like
from?
that though. I don't.
That's where
Because
that song came
I don't think
from.
I know,
anything
but
is
I'm
wrong
saying
with,
I
but
don't
it's
think anything wrong with it at all. If you're a man that you want to do what your man
That you
say,
can
I respect
trust
it.
in order to do that, but you have to be able to trust them. Like I entrusted my life with this man because we were in some situations that our lives could have been stopped at the. So yeah,
Mm.
yeah,
I ain't
it's
put
and
myself in
I
that
don't
kind of danger. I'm just saying. I
and
think you play the fool
I
or
don't
something.
submit. The word submission doesn't bother me. Being submissive
It
doesn't bother
doesn't.
me because at heart I'm a submissive woman, and I am submissive. Like I've had a dom before, submissive. I
A
Mm.
what?
would prefer my spouse be my dom, submissive.
Yo, dog
You know
like
what I'm
Oh,
saying?
DOG, like
Huh?
roof.
DOM, like dominance.
Oh,
DOM, like
dominant.
dominant,
I was
like
like, what?
capital
Oh,
D, small F.
girl,
Who y'all?
Let
Where
me,
y'all
well,
Kamisi
been
look, I
at?
just saw
same.
somebody
I
tweeted
was
this
like,
man say he
I was
became
like,
a
what?
dog yesterday. So today, it's not like he's literally got on a costume and said he lives a dog life every day. Grown man. So I mean, when you said that, I was like, wait, what? I don't know if
No,
it's a
no,
new
no,
fetish.
no, no,
I'm just
no,
telling you what I
no, no,
saw.
no. I
Okay.
Dom, as in my, because my last one unfortunately passed away. You know,
Woo, y'all about to take me out today.
My
listen,
bad.
listen.
Well,
Woo.
It doesn't bother. It's not for everyone.
mm-mm.
Everyone is. It depends on how you were raised. Everybody is an amalgamation of everything that's happened to them up until this point. You know, so what's okay for me, every it may not be okay for her. And then you
Right.
find
That's
the
fair.
person that jives with what you can and cannot do. If that's not what you can do, if you can't take, him telling you what to do, then you
Right.
find somebody who's not gonna do that. But for some of us, that's exactly what I'm looking for. Listen,
I
with
agree. That's why people are made different. Like for
Is
me,
Mm.
yes.
word bothers me, but I know plenty of people who it does not bother.
Tina in the
Mhm.
backstage, she said,
Well, my thing is too. I'm a boss
Hey,
every day at
Tina.
work. I don't want to come home and be a boss with my man. I want him to wear
Ex-
the
ex-
pants.
I'm not saying it like I
Thank you,
want to
Oh
Dina.
no, I'm not saying I totally get what you're saying. I'm just saying for me, I don't mind it if they really know what they're doing and they can lead me
Oh, she
somewhere.
Right.
Because
backstage.
like I
Oh,
said,
okay.
I lead people at work. I'm a boss. I run a whole hotel and with a casino. Like I don't want to come home and be the boss too.
And make all
We
them
do we do
decisions
take
at
care of
home. I
everybody.
get it.
That's true statement.
No,
right, I
no,
just want to be able to exhale.
but Cheeks, I understand what you're saying too. I agree with what you're saying as well. Like, don't nobody want somebody constantly like on them, telling them how to breathe, what to wear, all that. I get what you're saying. For me, like I appreciate a guy that can take the lead and pick where we're going to dinner, tell me what you want to cook or what you want to eat, do things spontaneously without asking for my direction all the time. Because like Dina, like I have to make decisions all the time. And like since I've been in this single space where I have to make decisions from sunrise to sunset and sometimes in my sleep, I'm sick of making decisions all the time. Like I want somebody to take care of me sometimes.
Right.
There's nothing
Why
Right.
wrong
you
with
make
that.
choices in your sleep,
There's
baby?
nothing wrong with that. And when I
Girl,
think of the
I
word
swear.
submission, I'm not thinking of you picking out dinner or you asking me to make you something to eat. That's
Mm-hmm.
light. I'm thinking about the footsteps of my life,
Controlling.
how I want,
Hmm.
what kind of house I want, how I want to invest, the footsteps that really matter in life, not
Oh, okay. Then
like
Yeah,
that.
you still want to be
And I,
independent,
Yeah.
and
of
I
course.
also
No,
think
but
that most
Independence,
people
yes.
have put a
but
negative
you're
connotation on
depend
it
on it.
as well.
But there are
To
Like
where
men
you're
people
like
who
you're a
not
will
want.
slave
take it
or
too
something like
far. There are
that.
some
I'm
men
not
that will
nobody's
take
slave.
Right. I
like
don't mind if I come home and my husband be like, "Oh, we going to J. Alexander's tonight." That's what he did the other weekend. I'm not gonna be like, "Oh, you ain't gonna tell me where we going to eat." No, I'm going to get dressed and I'm going to eat. That's not submission to me.
okay.
Mm.
So it's the definition of
It's
it's
the
jargon.
definition.
It's just a jargon. It's just different verbiage. We using
but
different verbiage, but
it
we're
looks
all
different
saying
for
the same thing. I
everyone.
think we're all in agreement here with
I
with
think so.
with like what it looks like for us. I think we're all in agreement here. And I think it's so sad that like this era of these relationship gurus that that's focusing on these trigger words where it makes us defensive. Like submission shouldn't be such a defensive word for us women, but we hear it and we're triggered and we're like, oh, you trying to lock me in the basement.
Because
No,
it
sir.
does have a
Not like
negative
you in the
connotation
basement.
to it. So when men say
They
it
made it
in
that way in the
casual
last couple
conversation,
years.
you're like, uh.
Mm-mm. Because it makes
Get
me.
somebody
It's
else to
like
do it.
it's and for someone like me, like if someone, okay, for example, since we're having a conversation, for example, for someone like me, I'm a big personality. Y'all met me. I'm a big personality,
Yes.
right? So if somebody gonna say, oh, well, I like a submissive woman, up front to me, I would be offended as well because it's like, oh, you trying to put me in a box? Like you're not even appreciating me as a person. You're already trying to dictate who I am as a person. So that would rub me all ways wrong as well. Like I hate that the terminology has become such like a negative word and such a triggering word for us at this point because it shouldn't be. Because like the right man, we are like I'm in my soft girl era. Like we love being soft. Like women, black women, we are tired. We love being soft. Let us be in a comfort area of where we can freaking be soft. But it gotta take a big, strong, grown man to get us in that comfort zone.
I like
That's
that,
all I'm
Stacey.
saying.
Make sure you
Yep.
post that. We are in our soft girl era. I love
I love
that.
that too. Me too. That's
I
cute.
love that,
Hey,
Stacey.
Keena. I'm sorry about that.
Hey
Uh,
Kenya Boo,
musical
I
chairs
love
today.
my girl.
Hey guys.
So you want to? Well, of the episode, we really veered off again, like like we always do. But we did go in and talk about Wait a minute. Somebody help me recap. Oh, Janique. We all love Janique. The new cast. Ebony says the inventory for the men weren't that good.
Trash.
And we talked about
And it's
Febreze.
weird with Janique because she's from like DC, Atlanta. Like she's from DC. Like she's having a
Mm-hmm.
whole party here in DC tonight. She's from DC. She lives in Atlanta. She filmed in Miami.
Mm,
I don't know what that's about.
mm.
Mm.
Not
I
with
feel like
the
they
with
probably
the
asked her.
info.
I feel like they probably asked her to be on the show because she's like inspiring or whatever.
Not
Hmm.
not Kena with the not Kena with the
Look, come with the
deets,
tea.
Even
honey.
with the coming with the
She got
tea.
a
Where's
whole.
your
She got a
teacup?
whole. She
Put
got
the
a whole
teacup.
party
Put
tonight
the
in
Oh, I
teacup
don't
up
Focus.
have that
there.
no more.
She got a
They
whole
got rid
party
of that.
tonight in Focus, and she's from
Oh,
DC,
I
but
love me some focus,
she
baby.
lives in Atlanta, and then she filmed in Miami. So I don't know what that's about.
Shout out to Focus DC. They always take care of me whenever I'm in DC. I love me some Focus, and if y'all haven't been, y'all need to pull up. I love me some Focus, baby.
But I
They
like
treat me like
Zonique.
a queen.
I like Zonique. She's giving me like, I mean, she doesn't. She's not really giving me ready to love vibes. She's giving me, you know, I don't know what type of vibes, but not ready to love. Like she belongs
Mm.
on another show.
Who you said?
Well, I'll follow her on whatever show she on because I like her energy.
I
So
like her energy. I like her energy. It's just not giving me the ready to love energy though.
I feel you.
What about
Ooh,
Z?
I'm so good.
Z
You joined us at the
Z. Hold
right
on.
time, Keena
I
King,
want to talk about Z real quick because Z was really
Miss
upset
Cookie, with the
because
cookies
she wanted to know
and the
why she
tea.
was in the bottom two. So she pretty much had an awkward entire day. There go my right there.
I like her though.
But
Hey,
she had an awkward.
But
She was mad.
not
But they
mom
Sister.
coming with
basically
the
told her
girl.
why she was in the bottom two when she was in the bottom two. So I thought she would just work on that, not go ask everybody who put me in the bottom. I really wouldn't be concerned about who put me in the bottom. I would be concerned about working on what they told me I needed to work on.
She just had
I
an
feel
awkward
like
day. That's what I said.
Z gotta be a Pisces or a Virgo with that, because we'll be in our heads. I'm a Virgo. We'll be in our heads. She messed up the entire all of her opportunities on this episode by being in her head, and I hate that for her because I really wanted to get to know her better.
Yeah,
Because
I liked
she's like
her.
she has like this little funky, like snaz about herself, and I love it.
Yeah.
I love when you can see black women of different walks of life who like are different. And so I would have enjoyed, like she likes to hula hoop, we found out. Like she seems really fun. And so I would have loved to get to know her more. And that
Yeah.
was one thing I didn't like about this episode, because I felt like we focused on the new people and we still are confused about the old people. Like I'm still trying to figure out everybody's names and who they
We
are.
don't know
Like
everybody, right?
the guy that I really wanted to see more of, he's he the one that can write prescriptions. What's
Oh,
the practitioner
the
with the
practitioner.
daughter with the cute, well, we
Yeah,
couldn't
yeah,
see her
yeah,
face.
yeah.
I wanted to see more of him tonight, like,
Which
because he
one is
seems
that?
like he would
Which
be a
one?
great, like, he seems
The
like he's A1.
practitioner. The practitioner.
That means nothing to
I
me.
can't
What?
think of
I
his
don't.
name
I
right
A
don't want.
now.
practitioner is almost like a doctor. They're
I
right
know what a
under.
So she
practitioner
she
is.
don't she
When
don't know
I
who the
say that
person
means
is.
nothing to me, saying the practitioner doesn't bring any face to the
I
I
don't
know.
know
face.
his name. I don't know his
Let me
name.
go back.
Oh.
Let me go to my notes. Let me go to my notes
Guys,
and
can you
find his
hear
name.
me?
Hold up.
Yeah, we can hear you just fine. You
Anthony.
sound
I
great.
don't want to see. I don't want to see anybody else apart from the guy with the dimples. That's it. I just wanted to see the dimples.
Who's the guy with the dimples, man?
Who was
That's
the
what
guy?
I
That's
call
Blake.
Blake.
That's Blake.
Blake is who I like. I can't believe you agree.
Don't want no more
Oh
people.
my
I like
god.
Blake. I like
I
Blake.
like Blake
my.
too.
I
Oh my
like the
gosh!
look of Blake.
Look at the
I
golden
don't like Blake
triangle.
once he opened his
We like
mouth.
Blake. I
Agreed.
love Blake. I love Blake.
Till he
Blake
opened his
reminds me of
mouth.
me. Like Blake
Who's the
reminds me of me.
practitioner,
It's
though?
like on camera we're misunderstood. On camera
I
we're
see that.
misunderstood. Blake reminds me of a me.
Who's the practitioner?
Go
Yeah,
ahead,
Yes,
Keeks. What
yes.
you gotta
We
say?
we already talked about the crackhead ponytail. Okay.
Oh my God. Yes, we did talk
You
about the
cannot.
ponytail.
No, man. We're not gonna call
I'm
this
still
ponytail
trying to put a
crackhead.
face to
You now
who
you
this
know I'm
child
not
is.
calling him a crackhead. I'm saying he got the crackhead ponytail. There is a difference. You know, when you got just enough hair to put a little ponytail in, you can't even
Not
go
the
to the
right,
beauty salon
not the
and get a
right size
ponytail.
ponytail.
I'm just saying. Mm-mm.
My God, on
She's
today.
talking about when you first have a baby, when your baby first growing hair, you try to
Yes.
put the hair in a little ponytail to grow the hair out. You try to pull it to help it grow. But I don't feel like what's that movie with Chris Rock when he was Mookie or somebody?
You talking about? Oh,
Yes. No, he
New
was
Jack City.
Pookie in New Jack
Pookie.
City.
Pookie. He is not that. That is not that New Jack City ponytail.
No, Pookie didn't have a ponytail in New Jack City. He
He had
had
a rat
He
a
had a
tail.
fade.
braid.
He had a fade with
But
a
he
rat
was a
tail in the back.
crackhead.
But I'm not
we gonna
saying
stop
he's
using
a
that word
crackhead.
on
It's just
YouTube.
a term when
We're
you
not
got
going.
that little
We're not
bitty
going to compare
ponytail and you was a grown ass adult out here not knowing how to get your
I
hair
love
done.
it. He's artsy. I like it. He's different.
It's
And
just
what
a
I like
term.
about
It's not literal. It's just a term. It's not actual literal.
I know, girl. I know,
Tanisha,
girl.
can you
But
put
what
the
I
men up
love
who
about
have
Lord
men on
Miami,
the
Jesus.
show
this
up here so we
Miami,
can figure out who is the
Yeah,
practitioner,
put
please?
what I
Put the men so
what
they
I
could tell
like is
me
like
so I know who we
Hold
talking
what
on,
I
about.
hold on.
like is that it's a diverse group of black men. Like they
We all
Haitian, they
party.
Jamaican, they Puerto Rican, or what. They're all different kind of diverse. All we need is a Kenyan, and we'll be good. Like,
All we need is a what?
all we need is a little Kenyan American for mine, and we'll
There
be
you
good.
go. There you go.
Child, whatever. Put
Mhm.
these
So
kids
my,
picture up so we can figure out who they talk about, please, because I'm
I
confused.
am what
Yeah,
I'm
not
confused.
confusion.
Ebony. What did you
This,
think about the episode? I do. Why it's not showing me this cast? Oh, here we go.
You know, I
I said,
actually
what
like
did you think
I
about the
like this.
episode?
I like this Miami cast. It's way better looking. They are way more
Oh wow.
polished compared to the last episode. I mean, the last season. They are aware of themselves. They have their wigs good. You know, the girls, they're looking good. So I'm here for it. It's more entertaining. I love it. And my son is making a whole lot
And
of
the
noise.
Anthony.
it's okay.
Anthony is
And
the person.
the men are like upfront, like how women are upfront. Like they just saying what they feel. I like a man
Oh,
that can
not
say
Black and Dre out.
how they feel.
Because he
Well,
got
how y'all done
eliminated
blacked
And I
out
before.
had
Dre?
to.
I
I
know, but
also
just
have
not a
to
big brother.
apologize because when we did our review last time, I
Oh,
said the
Latasha.
guy with the purple shirt. What's his name? Tory, Tony or Tory?
Tony.
Who? Oh,
His name is
Tony.
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 Tony. I think he's a Christian guy. I mean, he prayed for the food.
That don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing.
Girl, child.
And
Okay.
Yeah, he did pray. Yeah, he did.
he said
No.
he got a little surprise for us.
So
Baby,
okay.
Yeah, I
So
don't
ex,
think he.
my little
I
So
think
so
that's
the
just
my
reason
little
a
ex
so I
facade.
husband,
have
Hold on.
clarity. Keenan,
baby,
you were referring
my
to
little ex
Anthony.
husband
That's who you,
used to take
that's
that
that's
Bible
him.
everywhere, and y'all see how that ended up.
Who y'all
Stacy.
trying to
I
see?
think he on some BS. I said that already.
He giving me player vibes.
Right.
I don't know. Tony gives me like he got domestic violence written in his DNA. I don't know.
Who?
Something about he don't
You
civil
see
rights.
Oh
this
my
whole
God.
row,
He don't
I
civil
like
row of
right,
Blue.
y'all.
men,
I'm sorry.
this whole
I
It's
row
like
of
Blue.
men you
something
got
about
right
him
here.
is off. I don't know
I
what it
love them.
is. My discernment said,
I really like Blue. I really like
I
Blue.
love Blue. I love Blake. Those are my two
I
favorites. I'm
love
gonna
this
say it.
whole row. I'm loving this row. 39,
Mm-mm.
39, 44, and
Andre,
40. I love
Yes.
them all.
if I
Kamisha, go
unfortunately
down. I like that guy down there. This
Which
one
Demetrius,
one?
here. This one.
DeMarco.
Demario.
Demario?
Yes.
I
why
like
is his name
Demario.
Demetrius?
I like Demario. It's something about him I like.
Oh yes,
It's
yeah.
something like his
Unfortunately,
grandma was. I feel like his grandma was close when he was being raised. Like I like him.
I like
I
him.
know what you're trying to say,
I mean,
Stacey. He gave me that too.
I
He
like
gave me
You know what
that.
I
Demario.
mean?
I really like.
I
That's a
do.
southern thing. You know what I mean, Kamisha?
Like
Like
every Sunday,
a
he's
man.
at Sunday school. Yes.
hmm
I
Yeah,
You
his
guess
know,
I'm
grandma
the
was
you
like,
only
know,
woman
what?
you
in the
know,
boat
I
that
I
was.
ain't
if I
saying I
was on
like
this
that, but
if I
yeah.
was on this season, I would self eliminate because no, thank you.
Oh my
If
The
I
God.
was
premise
on
is
this
I don't want
season,
any of
I'd
Too
be
that.
much.
telling
Too much.
Tommy
Too
I
much.
need
I
to
don't want neither
date
one.
one of the ladies or I need to go home because the men is trash.
But
Listen,
Now this
the
whole row
ladies
right
also.
Mercedes is
here,
I would
killing
have
it.
to have the
Lyndon,
conversation. Hey, let me holler
Lyndon,
at you,
Marcia,
bro.
this whole row, I love all of these people too. Lyndon, Marcia, Mercedes Morgan, all these people, I love them.
I
I
love
love
them,
them.
but
I can't wait to
why
see
London
more.
Lyndon
is
gives
but
me
why
that
is London not
he still hasn't learned how to wash his nuts correctly.
Oh no.
Oh my
Wait a minute.
Jesus. Bless
What
the
happened?
D.
Oh, have
Bless the
mercy, Jesus.
D.
Woo, let us
Tina?
pray. Let us
What I
pray.
said
Sister
was that
Ebony.
Give
to
us some
me,
tea.
to Abby, Lyndon looks like he still hasn't learned how to wash his balls correctly. He'd be a little bit musty down there, and I don't want that. No, thank you for turning
No.
this down.
I
I
don't
don't want it.
I feel like
I don't want it.
I feel no, I feel like he's great. I love
We need a
Lyndon.
whole refund on the
He's
men. I
like
want
Oh
my
my
money
God.
back.
no, let me tell you something about Lyndon. Go back to
Immediately.
that row. One thing you know that you're gonna get with Lyndon is the truth. He did not have to offer to Corvea. What's her name? Because I don't want to say it wrong. And
Yeah, that's right.
he
That
didn't
girl
have
is
Is it
getting to my
Corvette? Is
nerves.
that right?
That
he
girl is
did
getting
not
to my nerves.
he
Go
did
ahead.
he did not have to offer to her the truth. Like, well, you were at my bottom, and this is how I think that you should. Like, he said things in a very positive way. He was very truthful and honest, and I
That's
can
very nice.
appreciate
I
that
still don't
from
want to date him.
someone that's 33. And no, I like him too.
I can accept him being honest, but the mathing. I mean, you're sharing a room. You're not ready to love.
Right,
Girl,
Ellen,
listen,
right.
you can tell me all your truths, But
He
if
might be ready to love for somebody, but he not ready to love for majority of these women. Because the majority of these women want a man that got their own shit. Let's keep it real.
Like
Mhm.
old
And they
girl
made it very
said, if you
clear.
And
can't
the fact
afford
that
me,
the
just
fact
say
that she was
so.
honest about it, and he was like, "Oh, that's giving me." Wait, no, that was Mark Anthony that said the girl was giving him gold digger vibes because she said
Yeah,
you
he
want to
did
be
say
able to
that.
take care of me,
He's
and
spoiled.
like what?
And see, I want
And if I
Natasha back.
spoil myself, you
I
gonna
want
need to
Natasha
spoil me
back.
too.
I like Natasha.
I
I'm glad they got
I
rid of her.
want her
Like,
back. I'm
that,
mad they
Natasha,
that
got
was a
rid
yeah,
of her too. I
flaw.
want her
I
back. I
know,
want her back.
me too. I
I'm
want
still
Natasha
because
mad on
to
her
back.
behalf
yeah,
that
I felt
they
bad.
had
Like
her
she's not that
outside so long
funny.
that the humidity
Yeah,
compounded her hair
Was
from
frizzing
the
up
Lord
in
have
her
first
mercy.
hair.
episode to the end. I'm upset
Oh
on her
my
behalf
God.
because I know daughter took all day to get a Dominican blowout, and they had that girl outside in that humidity all day that her hair
But
done puffed up to 10 sizes. I was upset on her behalf because I know she
but
spent money to
wait,
get that blown out.
and in her defense, and Keena, I'm glad that you and I are here on the
Oh
panel, right?
Lord have
You
mercy.
know what it's like. Not only are you there all day filming, but you're also there before the Lord, waiting for forever. You're in your same skin, your same hair since like 6 o'clock, 6:30 in the morning, in a Tahoe, waiting. So I wanted I do not like that Natasha was eliminated
I didn't like
already because
it. And she I saw her live yesterday, and she had a really bubbly personality, very straightforward, and she said it was raining. So if you have natural
right.
hair, raining, what do
Okay.
you expect to happen?
And if you go
Facts.
back to season 2 of Atlanta, remember they eliminated the attorney at first
No, we
too.
didn't
She's
watch it.
really cute, really
Yeah,
she's really
Heaven,
cute, really
Lord
pretty.
Jesus.
I'm so sorry. We've been doing this for so long. I forgot. I'm so sorry. No disrespect. Don't mean to forget anybody's name, but she's another one that they should have kept on because after the season, she's one of the ones that everyone loves. All the guys are like, "Dang, we messed up," just like Akina. Dang, we messed up. You know what I mean? So it's like
Yeah.
that first elimination, they missed out on some gems. So I feel like Natasha was really a gem that should be here right now, and she would
and
have
that's a
survived this
problem.
elimination. If she would have made it last week, she would have survived today.
And
And
that's
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 what's
a
messed up.
problem.
I
That's
agree
the
with that.
problem we
I agree.
have. No, no, I was just gonna say that's a problem we have because we focus so much on physical, and physical is not gonna carry you
But
through
she's
in a marriage.
gorgeous physically.
She
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
is.
She's
No, no,
gorgeous
Yeah, yeah.
but
physically.
I
but
think
why
she
are we
And
talking about
and
her
you
hair?
have
Why are we talking about all those things?
no, but
It's
you
because of
but
what
you
we
no, her hair good.
saw.
Her hair was fine. Just the weather was not
right,
computing with
but
her
I feel
hair.
like
Yeah, but I'm
I feel
saying
like you
all those things are very minor in a marriage, in a relationship. She had a lot of
right,
substance. That girl knows what she's
right.
doing. She's a
Okay, we done
She's
with
lawyer.
the
not
bitch.
Yes,
heavily
all those
she's
things.
not heavily made over. She's not heavily made over. She's she's a whole attorney, so you know she comes with some substance. She's a powerhouse. So I just would have loved to see her like go a little further through the process because sometimes though like on my season, I hate that Ida was eliminated so early because she is an
Yes.
awesome chick. Like any
Hmm.
guy to have her would be a blessing. She's like you getting the sexy, like the sexy girl, but a comedian too. Like everything you
Yep.
want in a package. So I feel like like they're definitely missing out on Natasha right now because I feel like she would have added something to this episode.
Okay, so we're adding a new rule that we think the show should have that they shouldn't eliminate is somebody on
I
the
love
first day.
it.
Well, they did,
I love a super saver. I love the
but
super
they did it
saver.
this season. They didn't do it last season, but they did it this season. Last season they didn't eliminate anybody, but then this season they added 4 new people. Like it's just dumb.
So speaking of the
And then
saving, so now they
they
had that
added the
second
save a hole thing at the end,
that
talking
second
about
chance
phone a
thing.
friend,
What do y'all
save
think
somebody's
about that?
life. Listen, okay.
I'm asking, what do y'all think about the second chance? That what's it called? What is it? The
I
lifeline or
called it
whatever it's
save a hole.
called.
That's not what it's called.
What
It's
is it
save phone
I
called?
a
know. I'm
friend.
calling it
Oh,
super
second
saver.
chance lifeline. Second
That's what
chance
it's called.
lifeline.
Second choice
Second, I thought it was
lifeline.
second chance.
It's second
Well,
chance.
maybe second
Second
chance.
chance lifeline.
I don't know.
Nobody goes home, and it has to be unanimous vote, and they only got one time to use it.
It
Right.
doesn't make
So
sense.
that can
What do
That
you
be
mean?
so the
that
only
opportunity, that chance and opportunity should have been given to the guy who was very short, the one who was sent home first.
Right, which is why I don't think they should
well
send somebody home on the first day because some people take longer
right.
to warm up in those type of
Yes, they should
situations
not
than
be sending in.
others.
I agree with you,
Just like
Abby. I agree. They should not be
right
sending people home
on
the first time, huh?
I'll tell y'all on my season, Christian, the one that the mailman, he shouldn't have been sent home. They kind of had it looking like I was being the one, but I wasn't. I love him, and he's a great guy. He's like husband material in real life. So I hate that he didn't have an opportunity to come through the process, like to get further into the process. I just don't like the first. I don't like the mixer eliminations because we barely know everybody's names, and you're just eliminating off of physical. Because really, you got to think about the elements. This is something new for a lot of people. Like if people aren't actresses and actors or stage, whatever their goals are in life, whatever they got going on. If they're just regular people, you be nervous. You're trying to figure it out that first episode. You tired. Stuff ain't going right. You got wine coolers instead of liquor and champagne. Like
Not
it's
wine
all
coolers.
kind of stuff that's
Not the
going
wine
on
coolers.
that's throwing it off. So I do not think that anyone should be eliminated on the first episode. Like even if you add more people, then have 26 people instead of 20,
Well,
and
everybody has said
and
that.
and
All
do
fans have said
like
that for years, and they
and
still
do,
don't listen to that, Stacey.
eliminate four on one episode to do what you got to do on the next episode. But then at least we can justify and in our like in the viewer's mind we can conceive. Oh, okay, I
Not as
can see why they
comedian.
going home. Okay,
Yeah,
Well, I'm saying,
it should
but
definitely
everybody has said that for a long time. They still
yeah.
haven't listened. Fans have said that for years. Stop doing it, and cast members they still do it. So I don't know. This the first episode.
because I can tell you as a cast member, I was not eliminated the first episode, but I've seen and I know people that were, and they are great quality queen king candidate people. Like they're people that you would just oh, like every time I see Christian, he's just a gentleman, nothing but a gentleman. And he has a really good relationship with his mom, which is huge to us women.
I
It's
don't
like
I
how
don't
you
know
treat
who
your
that
mama
is.
is how you're gonna
Oh,
treat
that's
us.
just somebody else. He's talking about people that first got eliminated off. But
I was eliminated the first episode, and
yeah,
Yeah.
you know,
And I hated that.
for me personally, I feel like it's not really a fair shot, but at the end of the day, I don't feel slighted by it. But like it's just not enough time to even really get to know
hmm
people. Like I left the show and barely didn't know who everybody was. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just you just don't know all those people. So if I'm leaving the show as a first person and don't even really know everyone's name, of course no one really knows me because even though we're there for 15 hours, it's just a lot going on, a lot of sitting, moving over here, moving over there, go back to your car, do this, do that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and it's your first time. Some people have never been on camera before, so it's your first time. So you're a little, maybe like Stacey said, a little nervous or whatever. So I definitely think they should at least do it like the second episode to let
At least
everybody
one
see
time, give us what we
to
want.
let everybody see who their personalities is because you really don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's also like,
Let us.
damn, I wish that person would have home over you. And then they be like, we made a bad decision because it's just not enough time. And the guys and girls are huddling up like, all right, I didn't really get to talk to this person, so I guess they gotta go home. That's
I
pretty much
I
how it goes.
Right.
I agree
And for
with you
and
on
for
that
the
one.
last year since you were eliminated, everybody hitting you up like, "Damn, we made a bad decision, Keena. Like, we wish we would have kept you." Everybody, all 10 guys, are telling you the same thing. And
Oh
I can
wow.
tell y'all from personal experience, I met Keena in real life when I went to DC, and in the first 2 minutes of knowing her, I couldn't comprehend why anybody would feel that way. Like one not just because you're here or I'm shooing with none of that, but just like immediately meeting her, you know that that's somebody to keep. Like, you know, that's a keeper. So, and that's coming from a woman. So if a woman is gonna say that about another woman, you know the men messed up.
Well, it's real, and thank you, Stacey. But it's really like a touch and go. If you don't really, it's a numbers game. So if you don't touch
Right.
everybody and have a strategic plan on how can I touch and make conversations and really like go in there like, okay, I'm gonna talk about this, and make sure I have these conversations with each and every person there. You are gonna go home because you really have to
Right.
be able to talk to every single person and have a conversation. If you don't have a conversation with 3 people, those 3 people gonna be like, I ain't really gonna talk to her. So yeah, Keena.
I ain't really
Oh
talk
yeah.
to
But
him.
but
But
also
that also just hold on. That just also just really says the same thing all y'all been saying, that the first episode they should not. It's just not enough time. But before you go, Mod, Kim Chief, you finna say something about the second chance or whatever it's called. You said, does it make any sense?
I don't understand how it's going to work because if everyone is voting people into the bottom to go home and say you really dislike somebody, why would you change your mind and say, okay, I'm going to give them a second chance? I just don't see how it would work.
Well, like
This
it probably gonna work when 2 people like this, like when one person that everybody like is maybe like if I have a connection with one person and then 2 people don't really have a connection with that person, and then they don't want that person to go home because they're their only connection, it's gonna be some shit like that.
But it's not just that, Keena. It's gonna come down to your alliances with your co-women or
Yeah,
co-men, because if other women ain't fooling with you, they're not gonna agree to keep the man that you want. You know what I mean?
It
So
has to be unanimous.
it's double faceted. So it's like, yeah, you got to leverage things. So now I feel like, you know, in the past where it's like, oh, I'm not here to make friends with other women. You have to actually make friends,
Right.
or the second chance lifeline is null and void, because if you ain't cool with nobody, if another girl ain't feeling you or you rubbed her wrong, she is not gonna vote for who you want
So
just
you mean
because
like
she
an
don't like
alliance?
you.
They gotta make an
you gotta
alliance.
form some
They
type
gotta
of
make an
alliance.
alliance,
You
so to
have
speak.
to.
Right.
It's gonna make the girls have to be friends or have to establish some kind of
but
repertoire with each
also
other,
but
and the
also
guys.
if you're gonna be bringing a short guy, you should also be able to bring in a short girl. If you're
But
gonna
let me
bringing a
stop you
plus
right there,
size,
my
bring
let me
also a guy who likes
All the
plus
girls
size too.
short, girl.
let me stop you right there, my and I can't wait to talk to him because in on his defense, he the one who brung up his shortness. If you are a short dude, you should stand like you 6'8". You know what I'm saying?
Period.
He the one who was like, yeah, you know, I'm short. Like, and
Got
then
you.
they just eyed in on that. So like, if you say something, like our TV is gonna be like, oop, they just gonna
Keena
eye
ain't
in on it, eye
lying.
in on it. Like no one was talking about it until he brung it up.
Well, we
You
probably heard it
ain't
his whole
lying,
life. So
girl. You ain't
some
lying.
people just try to get it out the way. Like I'm gonna talk about it at the end and say I'm gonna say something about, say what you gonna say about me. I already
I mean,
said it. You know.
it's a known fact he's short, but how many short niggas that we know they got chicks? Like, let's keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Some of them
but
got, they might
they
be
got a
short, but they
big
might be big other
personality.
places.
They got a big personality,
Right.
and you know they hey they. He's on a radio. He's on a radio for crying out loud. So, but he didn't have to. He led with his shortness, and I think if he didn't
And
lead with that, people wouldn't have been talking
Facts.
about it.
and to co-sign on what Keena is saying, what is that boiling down to? It's boiling down to your confidence in the moment. So what are we mostly attracted to? Confidence. People can say what they want to say. They can say, I like my man tall, I like him with a six pack, I like this, I like him chocolate, I like this, da, 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 da. But if he got all those factors and he's not confident in himself, he might as well be 4'1" or 4'2".
But he was also out there rapping, and most of them might have been like, "Oh, he only
Oh,
here a couple bars."
Right, that part. I
yeah,
don't
the
think he went
gimmicks.
home
We
because he
don't
was
like
short.
gimmicks.
He went home because he can't rap.
Well, the other guy
You
was
right.
singing last season. We always got someone singing, rapping, like it's always one of them. I don't think that really had nothing to do with it.
But it's
what's
unfortunate. It's
inauthentic
unfortunate
is
that
the
we do
gimmick.
that because we're gonna talk about, oh, that one was very short. Oh, that one was too big. And we are feeding into this
She
though,
says,
because the comedian girl was sent home. They kept saying, oh, she reminds me of my a homie, like
Who?
the girl from Texas. I don't know whether is it Texas, the
who
comedian.
are you talking about? The comedian?
Oh,
Um,
on Stacy's season, with the
Yeah.
bush. But she was on the show for at least 6 episodes. She stayed for a while. So
Okay,
she
so
didn't
what
get
about
she
Dominique?
didn't get she didn't get sent home immediately because she was big.
Tressa and I were eliminated together. It was a double
Yeah, I remember that.
elimination.
Yeah, I don't
One. It was a
Oh, I remember
one.
yours.
It
I
wa- it
remember
was a
yours.
coup against the queen. It was a coup. Let's not
I
forget.
remember you said that in my interview.
My
Yes, you did.
elimination was a coup with
Hold on,
one
y'all.
guy.
There's a
But
question for y'all. There's a question for y'all.
my
Y'all see right
elimination
there?
shouldn't have been an
Would y'all date a
elimination.
short
What's the
man?
question?
Right there. Would y'all
So
date a
I
short man?
I
I
would.
would.
I mean, I don't
Hey,
know. I mean, if he weighed
No.
if he
like
paid
I
and
said,
weighing, I'll date you. Shit.
I've seen some
Hey,
short men
I've
that
dated a
because it's
couple
big in
that
other
was
places.
that
I'm
was
good with it.
short as me, but they was definitely 6 foot laying down. That's all I'm gonna
That's what I'm
say.
saying. Most of them short
Like
men
I
be
said, if you paying
packing
and
very
weighing,
heavy.
a
Fact.
lot of things can
I'm just
change.
saying.
Okay.
Can
Well, see, I
My
don't know about all
requirement is
that,
you have
but
to.
in generally speaking, just from me, like in my mom mode, I just prefer you to be a little bigger than my kids, just because.
oh wow.
No, it's not to be funny. Like it's out of a respect place. Like I don't want my kids to be looking down at you, like and thinking
Yeah, I got some
they
tall
one up
kids
on
too.
you. Like
Mm-hmm.
I don't want my kids to feel like I want my man to be my
Lord
man. I want him
Jesus.
to be respected as a man. So I feel like I don't want anybody shorter than my shortest child. Who
Mm.
who my shortest child is taller than me at
I mean,
10.
I'm 4'11",
So
so I'm 4'11". I don't want to date a short guy. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
But
Mm.
let's
That's
I don't want to. But if Ja Rule, a mega millionaire, walk my way, I ain't gonna be like, oh my God, he's 4'11". I can't do it. You know what I'm saying?
Period.
Like, let's keep it a
Because
hundred.
Floyd Mayweather is
Let's
short.
keep it 100. Like I'm
I'm
gonna
keeping
be
it.
like, oh
wife.
my goodness.
I feel what you're saying because
Yes,
Floyd Mayweather is short. I'm
yes,
talking
he
super
is,
short.
and I'm not gonna be like, oh my God, Floyd Mayweather tried to talk to me, but he is too
mm,
short, and we
You know,
can't.
I'm right with you.
I'm gonna
I
be
hope
like,
you say no
girl,
to Floyd Mayweather because he gonna knock your head in between the refrigerator and the wall. I
Not the
hope
I'm
that
refrigerator
was
just
the
you.
wall.
using an
Not the refrigerator
example
the
of a
wall,
short
Jesus.
man with money. That's all it was. A short
Heart.
it's
man with
all
money.
about your confidence. You can be short, but if you got
confidence,
confidence that
right?
stand over 6 feet, it's a game changer.
Mm.
Dre, whatever his name, I just think that he led with his shortness and he wasn't as confident. I think if he was more confident about it, he probably still would have, because he was funny. I think he had a really good
You had the
personality. I
wrong
think he
one,
probably
Ellen.
still would have stayed on the show.
Dina, that comment, Ellen V's comment is to you, Dina.
You had the wrong one, baby, because I'm gonna tell you.
Let me tell you something.
You had the wrong one.
You
You a
had the
short basketball
wrong one,
player.
baby, honey. Let
Short
me
basketball
tell you.
player.
Let me tell you.
Yeah, them short boys,
Oh
they
my
they they
Jesus.
they they, they hang low, baby.
Or a short
Hey,
football player.
man, he looked
Whatever.
like a tripod. I'm just saying.
Oh my Jesus.
You was
Oh
like scared. You was
Jesus.
like
We're not
scared to
gonna
get
do
on
all
this
It's
stuff.
up
that.
to
Like,
10.
Never scared. Never
Mm-hmm.
scared.
shit.
Oh
Anyway,
Jesus.
we ain't finna get all
Might
that.
have
I'm
to
My
give him
bad.
a
scared
call. Let me call. Let me
Y'all
let
a
me go
mess.
through my Rolodex.
Listen,
Be
I'm
like, hey,
Yeah, I want
start
to better
singing
walk.
that Jill
I want to better
Scott
walk
song. You just
normal the
ran
next
across
day.
my
Okay.
mind.
I said I want
y'all
to better
silly.
walk normal the next day. I ain't trying to be like dying for it.
Y'all silly.
Anyway.
Listen, I'm not as short as Keena. I'm five
y'all.
four. I
Speaking
only
of
require.
short people,
My only requirement is you be taller than me. I'm five
speaking of
four. I'm not
short
asking for
people,
much. And then you don't have to be super taller than me. I just need to be able to do this. When I look at you, that's it. Just a 10-degree turn of my head to look at you. That's all I need. That's all I need. Anything
Someone
other than
said
that is a
Janet
problem.
Jackson dated Jermaine Dupri.
He was little.
Little
exactly.
is
Wow.
Exactly.
And funny looking.
Not funny looking.
Damn.
Oh
Okay.
my
I ain't
No.
God.
wasn't gonna say all that, but
I love
Yes,
Jermaine.
A
I
lot
think
I
of
do
he's
too.
sweet.
entertainers are short, to be honest with you.
You on the move?
A lot of
You
entertainers,
on
I
the
music guys
dance?
are
I
short.
you and me, you and me, Keno. We little people.
Mm-mm. You know who's short? Short. Lil Wayne is
Who?
short, like super
Oh,
Oh,
short.
yeah. Lil
he's
Wayne
like
is
my
something else
size.
now.
Yeah, I took
This
a picture
love
with
Lil
Lil
Wayne, but I don't
Wayne
know
and
what
I
what
had
happened.
heels on and his head was like right here. I was like, this is sad. I'm gonna sit down and take this picture. So we deleted the picture and I sat down and he stood next to me because yeah, it was looking real bad.
Yeah,
And
they
if
said,
Lil
He was
Lil
Wayne
Wayne
was
looking
to
like
on
take
his
it
that
down.
show,
mama.
nobody would have been saying,
But
"Oh my
wait,
God, he's."
but
They
wait.
say he put it down.
Let me tell y'all who
They
is
say
a
it's like
tall
magic.
stunner. I'm gonna tell y'all who's a tall stunner. Kamisha Reviews. Let me tell you, when I met
Well,
Kamisha, I did not realize she was like such a small little petite person in real life. Like I thought she was taller than what she is. I was like, oh, sis, me and you the same person.
I ain't gonna lie. I was ready to clown you, and I was like, damn, are we close to the same
We
height?
the same
I didn't
person.
mention it at
We the
all.
same person.
I was like, whatever. I saw the video I made with Dean. I said, damn, I'm short. Dean taller than me. I said, damn, I feel
Well,
Shenanigans.
short.
She
And
is a
this
tall
conversation
girl.
again goes to prove how trash this episode is because we don't went completely off topic. Listen,
Well, I only had
has
like
everybody had all? You got all your notes, Stacy? You read all your notes, baby?
yeah, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 names I have from this
Mr. Ebony,
episode. Not
Sister
the
Ebony.
church.
Stacey gonna continue talking because she didn't get to talk last episode, so she got a lot to say. Go ahead, boo.
Well,
Hold on. This is how we
I
ended
only
last
had
Ain't
Sunday.
time to
7
come.
She did the
names.
We gotta
benediction,
wait for
so my
Stacey
bad.
before we give the benediction because
What you got to say,
Lord knows.
Stacey?
What else you got to say,
I
honey?
only had 7 names from this episode that I caught. So I feel like cheated and robbed because
Don't worry, we
again,
don't know none of
I
their
feel
names,
like
so
we
it's
didn't
fine.
see everybody and we didn't get enough of everybody. And so like I just feel slighted a little bit because I wanted to like okay, so it came out that Miami was the preview of Miami was the highest rated, highest viewed, Ready to Love episode.
Only because
And so
Rasheed
on
and them were on the show. Let's keep it a real. Like that's like let's just be honest. That has nothing to do
Say it
with
again,
them.
Keena.
It has everything to do with the proposal. Like if they wasn't on that proposal, it wouldn't have been the highest rating.
Fact.
Next,
Wow.
next.
Damn. And we was there for that. Well, not for that for the part, but
Let's just keep it
the way they
real.
hyped the
Like
whole
it had
weekend up.
nothing to do. Nobody was so excited because it was season 2. They wanted to see the proposal. More
Right.
people tuned in for that.
But it was
why.
a good episode. When I watched it again, did you not think it was a good
It
episode?
was a good episode, but
I
if
Okay.
watched it
Rasheed
again.
and Simone wasn't on the show, it wouldn't have had those extra
Mm-mm.
viewers.
The
So,
proposal was
Stacey,
the
what
best
else?
part of the
It
episode.
was the highest. That was the only one. It was the highest one you said, and what?
And so this episode I felt like kind of robbed me because like who we saw in the first episode we really didn't even get to know. So I feel like episode 3 are we gonna be like who is that? Oh yeah. Now I remember. Let me go 2 episodes ago to the first episode and try to remember who this person is. So I feel like that's where it is.
Okay.
Not watch it again, but like in your mind, you're like, okay, wait, who is this person
I
again?
have
Because
watched the first
like,
episode, fell asleep on it the
because
second time. I tried to watch it and I had to force myself to watch the first episode the third time. And again, the only highlight was Simone and Rasheed's proposal. I don't really remember the conversation other than Short Boy trying to rap and Blue trying to run away. Other than that, I don't know what happened on the first episode. And quite frankly, once I finish drinking my wine and I go to sleep, I'm not going to remember what happened on tonight's episode either.
I still
But
don't
here's
know.
the thing: if I go back, to my
I just
notes
wanted to hear.
from
Hold
the
on,
first
Mom. I just wanted to
episode.
hear. I just wanted to hear about what she's talking about the first episode. Did you feel the same way as everybody else? Because she's saying it's the highest rated one. I didn't know that.
Who?
Do you feel because of the fact it was Simone?
Yeah, I feel like if
episode?
Simone and Rasheed wouldn't have been on it, it wouldn't have done what it did.
Well, I
Once
still
there
no.
was
I
a
still don't
proposal.
understand. I
Honestly,
don't
it's the
understand.
proposal. I mean, I know everybody loves Simone and Rashid, but if they would have just been on there giving dating advice, I think it would have been important. But everybody loves a proposal. They had already, had tweeted some things and showed a video, and she was wearing her ring and things of that nature. So everybody knew at some point we were going to see a proposal. We just didn't know when we were going to
No,
see it.
no, no, they didn't, Ellen.
I
So,
still
but keep
don't
my cheese.
understand.
Would you go
I
ahead?
still don't understand why they had
Hold,
to
hold
show
on,
up.
hold on, Mod. Let me
No,
hear
let
keep
me
my
just
cheese.
finish. Let me finish.
Mod, hold on. I tried to get keep my cheese talking 3 times, girl. No,
No.
you didn't.
I was
I
agreeing
know
with
you didn't do that. Go ahead, keep my cheese. Not me being good
you
enough,
about
girl.
because I guess maybe I don't follow the right people on Twitter. So I knew they would be on the episode, but when the proposal happened, I was completely surprised and I enjoyed it. But I agree that if it wasn't for Simone and Rashid, the whole episode could have been put in the trash.
There you go ahead, Mod. Go ahead. Since you try to bully
Okay.
somebody.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Go
Go
ahead,
ahead.
bully my bully,
Okay.
bully. Go
I
big bully, you big bully.
I still don't understand why Rashid and Simone had to come back. Okay, we did not need to see that.
Girl,
We
yes
could have
we
done that
did.
outside the
We
show.
needed to see a
No,
ready
it
to love
wasn't part
proposal.
of.
Yes, we did. We needed
Why?
it. We needed it.
Why?
Because we needed to see
Girl.
something work from the show. We needed to see a relationship that worked, that
If that was
translated
Camille,
to
you'd have
a
went
real
crazy.
life,
Oh, it's Camille. If that was Camille, they would have got engaged. You'd have went crazy.
marriage. Yes, we needed it. Don't play. We needed it. We needed all of it. All of it. Quit playing.
Yes.
Next. Go
Oh
on
my
with your
God.
next
It
point.
wasn't. I feel like it was a nice addition.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it was a nice addition. A nice addition.
Yes.
It's the only thing I remember from the episode.
Go ahead,
so-
Ma. What else you gotta say, sister? Sister.
No, that's it. I am. I still
So-
don't. It was unnecessary.
But okay, so they're saying that because Stacey said it was the highest rated show episode, and people are saying because of the proposal. So without the proposal, do you think it would still be one of the highest rated episodes?
No.
Mod?
I mean, what? Listen.
Is it yes or
What
no,
advice?
Ma? Is it yes or no? Yes or no?
What was the question?
Jesus Christ.
Ain't no
Kiss my
question.
cheeks.
That's it.
my
Play
cheeks.
the music, Kamisha. Play the music. That's it. I'm about to get a benediction because y'all are out of
Let it
control.
church.
I'm so
Play the
done with her
music.
right now.
I already said wouldn't have been highly rated.
Well,
Oh my God. If all hearts and minds are clear and Stacey B has finished all of her notes to stop talking. Are we done?
Thank
Yes.
you
my
for
nose.
a not so good benediction. Thank you.
Not my
Thank you.
nose.
It was not the way it was.
I really
Sister
do.
Ebony.
I really
like
do
the way
have
it was
notes.
last
I
Sunday.
have notes. I have notes.
Oh,
Right.
good God. Here go
You have
Candace over here.
notes. You're the only one who
I
has
have
notes.
notes.
I'm not taking notes for this show.
I'm Virgoing.
Homework.
I'm Virgoing.
I have notes too,
I'm-
so it's not just you, baby. I have my
Um,
notes right here. That's why I'm looking over here.
I'm
Anyway, we
mad
got
that I
45
now
people in
have
the
to
chat.
rewatch this show and do a review. So
We have 45 people in the chat. So
there's
I'm going
45
to
people in chat. I hope
ask-
there are 45
we really
likes.
have 55. Ebony, we really have 55. Now I have everybody's links in the description. Please make sure you guys take a few moments, okay? Instead of passing the collision plate, I need you to pass them likes, subscribe, and cash apps and whatever you got going on to the ladies on the panel and myself included. All right, with that being said, anything else y'all want to say to close this out?
Can I have a
Yes,
shameless plug?
I want Abby to pray for us.
The
I'm
same
sure
way to
she
get a
prays
benediction
for us
now.
every
The
day
same way
because
to
we
do with
need
that
it.
benediction. That was a
And
half
if you
one.
think I don't, you're not paying attention.
Since we're in the benediction hour, can I have a shameless plug?
Yes.
Yes,
What's
go
the
ahead.
shameless plug, baby? What's your
Go ahead,
Sister
Stacey.
Abby, am I recognized?
Yes, you're recognized.
Hey. Hey, can y'all come to my social media? I have a link attached to donate to my daughter's track team.
Okay.
I will add the link to the description so everybody can see it. I got
Thank you so much. Because what I didn't know is, so this is my baby girl. Well, you know, my little shy, timid girl. It's Stacey Jr., not Stacey Jr. Jr. So y'all have become familiar with Stacey Jr. Jr. But Stacey Jr., this is her first year. She made the track team at this huge school. And what I didn't know was that at this at this school they don't allocate funds to the track team. So it's like placed on the team, like the kids, to raise money for their uniforms, for their travel, for track meets, for all of these things. So I have a link on my social media, on my Facebook and Instagram, to donate. Like
I
I'm
don't
talking
see it.
about
I'm
like
on here now.
five,
I don't
ten.
see it. I
I'm
don't
talking
see
about
it.
like $5, $10. Are you on Facebook?
I said I'm on your Instagram.
Oh, I'm gonna have to put it on Instagram. I'm
You
gonna
see
put
your
it on Instagram right now. But I'm talking about like $5, $10. Like I didn't realize they needed it, but they need it. So like, these are some, like, y'all know, she a runner, she a track star. We got to get little sis there, and it's a scholarship opportunity to her for the highest fundraiser. It's a scholarship opportunity for her. So we trying to
all right. I
kill
just
it.
put the link in the chat just now. The link
And
is in the
y'all know
chat.
I don't ever, y'all know, in the history of me being present and doing anything, I've never done a shameless plug. And this shameless plug is just a tax deductible donation to a school.
All right, yeah. Well, with that being said, I did put the link in the chat, and I'm actually adding to the description uh
Y'all
right now
don't
as we
miss the
speak.
Stacy's baby.
Make sure you guys go and check out. I do have I'm about to do something really quick, and I'm gonna upload it tonight. I've already done 2 interviews today with the circle. Y'all go check it out. They were really, really good. And then I have something I'm about to do here after this. I am on my grind today. All right, guys.
Mm.
I am done for this. Love y'all. All those things, other things. Let me be
And if you
nice
haven't
and
bought any makeup from
southern
me, I
and
don't
close the door.
understand why.
Yes.
Mm.
Yeah. Makeup. Well, makeup. Her and Kimchi both do makeup. Dina
Oh,
is doing
Abby, tell
variety
us
of
about the
everything.
makeup. Did you do my lipstick color?
There is a
I
red lip. So
Oh,
I want a pink one. I need
I'll
like
put the
a
link. I'll put
sassy
the
pink
link
one.
in our group chat, and it's on sale tonight until midnight. Go buy something.
wait a minute.
Can you
I need
do
you to
like a
put it in the group so I can put it in the description. Also, too, Mod has a new TV new promote your TV mod. Mod, what is the name of it?
come on, Mod?
My
Mod.
Come on,
Jesus, I
sister.
can't.
You have
I
five
No,
can't.
seconds.
yeah, you know.
The name Mod
No, no, no. I am trying to do a new something.
segment.
Uh,
Yes.
you
Mhm.
know, just catching up on things and also introducing you guys to Africa and to, different things that are happening back home. So
Yes.
tune
Very proud.
in.
All right, and Dina is popping with the Zeus Network. Her channel is I don't know. It's I mean I don't do Zeus, but it really loves Dina.
Yeah, they
And
love
of
the
course,
Zeus over on YouTube.
some challenge tea have been dropped here tonight, so I know I'm covering. Kim Chi's been covering it as well. So much you go over to check it out because we got some, a lot of challenge tea coming up and people that I am working with for the future as well with that. I'm just moving my thing around, and of course I always put Kina. Everybody who's here tonight, Instagram links in the description so you guys can follow them. It's already there and check them out and what they got going on in their life. All right, guys. That being said, I'm gonna close the door. Bye.